Thanks for checking out another video on the channel. We're going to do another review video today, and it's going to be a review on the Tethrd ONE Sticks. So I'll start off first by saying there was definitely a progression from what I started with to these sticks here, and I feel like I'm going to have these sticks and keep these sticks for a very long time. Probably about 2010, 2011 thereabout, I purchased a pair of Muddy Pro sticks. I used those sticks for a long time and hunted more so in lock-on scenarios. I had that paired with a blood sport stand and would use that for mobile hunting. Since then, just last year, I purchased a saddle and decided to be a lot more mobile in my hunting style. And last fall, I actually only hunted out of a lock-on set probably 2 or 3 times. All the other hunts throughout archery season were of the mobile variety, so I was putting sticks up the tree every hunt. Sometimes it was, mornings and evenings, and hunting out of the saddle. And it allowed me, obviously, to be mobile and move around the area a lot easier. It also dropped the need to go out in the summer and put a lot of quote-unquote permanent sets for the season into trees. So after using the Muddy sticks with the saddle, I still felt like I needed something lighter. So after the season, I started looking around. I knew about these sticks, but I had settled on a set of Novix mini sticks and actually used them in the late season a little bit, and still felt after I used them that it really wasn't what I was looking for. So I had put my name on the email notification for these sticks here once they came available, which was a couple weeks ago. I got the notification and decided to go ahead and pull the trigger on these. So we're gonna go over a little bit of pros and cons, I guess, of these sticks. Like I said, I just got them. The other day when I first got them, I did take them out of the box, obviously, and put one up on a tree just to see how they were going to work out. And the first thing I noticed is once you cut the zip tie that was holding all the ropes to the stick, you were left with these just lengths of rope, and there's really no way, there's nothing on the stick itself to collect these ropes after you have them off the tree. So here's what you're left with, these long sections of the ropes, and like that you can bundle them around, but I really wasn't sure how I was going to hold them together. So for me, the quickest thing that I could come up with so far is just wrapping them lengthwise, and I had these rubber straps. But these straps I actually got last year, and I was using with a different set of sticks to keep them together and try to keep them from making noise. These sticks are not, they're not making any noise. I got these rubber straps off of Amazon. They work out pretty good. I'm gonna use those just to literally hold the ropes all together. And I could do it probably with just one strap like that. I mean, you put this on your pack or carry it on, or carry it with you into the woods. They're not gonna go anywhere. So to get the sticks apart, like I had briefly mentioned, there's a pin system. So the pins on the top have a little rubber O-ring, and that gives you all your retention into the stick below it. The bottom ones are just a straight pin just to help for alignment. They fit together very tightly, so it just takes some getting used to, just pushing the top stick away from the bottom ones, and they'll separate. So as far as the pins go, before I actually received the sticks, I'd got another email from Tethrd, and it said that they were sending out replacement pins for any of the sticks that you had purchased. So there's 4 pins per stick, and like I said, the top 2 have the O-rings on them, the bottom 2 are just straight pins. So they were going to send you pins for every stick that you purchased as a replacement, and those replacements are also going to be up on their website. As far as the pins go, they obviously were I'm assuming having some complaints from people that the pins were broken, because the sticks that I received, actually one of the top pins was busted off of one of the sticks because they were already sending pins. I got replacement pins with the sticks. I wasn't too worried about it. There was nothing I was gonna, email them about. They had already kind of fixed that issue. But one thing I did come up with, and it's this bottom stick here that has the pin broken off, that what I would do with these sticks when you get them is take one stick and remove the pins from it and use that as your bottom stick all the time, because you would never be using these pins unless you slid another stick right in here. So you could actually pop these pins out, and in this instance I have one that has the rubber O-ring, the other one busted off, these two on the bottom, but I could pop those out, and those are just extras that I can use on another stick. I don't need them on all 4 sticks. That's a little tip you can use. I figured it out kind of the hard way with one being broken off, but it's just a way of getting an extra set of pins, replacement pins. So the other thing with these sticks right out of the box is they do have a noise factor. They may be a little bit noisier than other square tubing sticks that I've used that have end caps on them. They might be a little bit thicker walled. These are titanium sticks. This tube in the center is hollow. So if you hit that, it definitely has a resonating tone through this hollow tube. So I'm definitely I have plans for quieting this stick down, but that is probably really the only downside of the stick. And I don't know if it's truly a downside, because most of the sticks anyways, people are putting some sort of silencing strips on here to quiet a stick down anyways, because when you're in there throwing a rope around or doing anything trying to get this on the tree, you want it to be as quiet as possible. So we'll go over putting this stick on the tree. So you're obviously just going to stick the stick up there like anything else and hold it with your chest, or however you want to do it, get it on the tree. And you've got plenty of rope here to get around a tree. I mean, this tree here's fairly large, probably a similar sized tree that I would look for to hunt. But it's literally as easy as throwing the rope around the tree there. And they have this button here that I believe they have a patent on. With this button, and you're just wrapping the rope around, doing a crossing pattern, and then you want to finish it off with a little half hitch just to keep that rope from you bumping that rope or pulling it with your foot or something as you're going up the tree and popping this crossing pattern off, or the knot you put on that button. So once you get that on there and you get the stick settled down in, it's literally not going to go anywhere. And the one nice thing about this Dyneema rope versus a daisy chain type strap that a lot of people are using to try to get their sticks lighter is this rope's going to literally fit any diameter tree. With the daisy chains, and I actually used them on my muddy sticks when I modified them, I found myself being in between loops. Sometimes the loop wasn't quite there, so I had to back off, making the diameter of my loop bigger, and then I was just trying to fight to get a certain height on my stick because it was obviously settling down further. The other cool feature on these sticks, and I'll have to flash up a little picture or a short little video of these in the dark. They have little glow-in-the-dark tabs on each side of each step. So when you have these up and down the tree in the dark, you'll be able to see exactly where you need to put your foot. More so it's going to be in the evenings when you're coming down, after it's got dark, when you're trying to go down the tree and find where you need to be. I know I am, at least. When I'm coming down a tree, I'm sliding my foot down trying to feel where that next stick is, especially when you get caught out in the tree. You have deer come in right at last light. You don't get down, a half hour, an hour after the deer have moved off, so it's well after dark at that point. And so these glow-in-the-dark tabs are going to be really nice to know exactly where your stick is coming down the tree. So the other nice thing about these sticks is that they are physically a one-piece stick with no moving parts. So you don't have to worry about parts wearing out. You don't have to worry about parts getting loose, moving parts making noise. It's literally a one and done thing. The only technically replacement part you have is the rope itself comes off. So if you wanted to, you could get a replacement rope for that. But I don't see that wearing out anytime soon. And the pins, obviously, we talked about replacement. But the stick itself, it's chemically bonded, the step to the tube. And then it has a roll pin, grade 8 roll pin through each step. And that was actually done. I watched a video that Tethrd said they did that for alignment purposes, actually. But it's also there as a safety benefit too, if that chemical bond was ever to fail. The pins there also to keep the stick together. So these sticks right out of the box are definitely ready for the tree. I mean, there's no reason why you can't go and hunt with these. You just have to be a little bit carefuler with the noise that they might make. Maybe on a day like today, when the wind's up and the leaves are making noise, rustling around, that little bit of noise could possibly be a moot point. But I know a lot of people that are dedicated hunters, and probably hunters that are going to go and purchase these sticks are going to want to silence them anyways. So I have plans to stealth strip these, and I'm going to use some sort of spray foam insulation and actually fill this tube with spray foam. It should not increase the weight by any significant means. The only other negative, I guess, I could mention about these sticks is possibly the price. Some people might get sticker shock when they first look at these sticks, but when you stop and start to think about it, these sticks are titanium material. They're literally never going to wear out. You're going to have these for a lifetime or until you decide you want something else. For me, having these sticks is just going to be so much nicer walking in and out of the woods. I'm probably going to go into more areas just because I don't have that extra weight. If you're lugging in a set of sticks that's 6, 8, 10 pounds just for the sticks, I'm sure you're probably not going to go in and hunt as far as you want to, or you'll have some excuse as to why you're not going into that area to hunt. And with these sticks, a set of 4, you could literally have your bow or your gun in one hand and the sticks in the other hand. You could just as easily throw these on the back of your backpack, and you're really not going to feel like they're there. So the advantages that I saw outweighed the cost of these sticks, and that's obviously why I purchased them and have them here to do this review video. I encourage everyone, if you were thinking about getting these sticks, I wouldn't hesitate at all to purchase them. And when you get them in your hands, you're going to know that you made a good decision, and you're going to love them. Thanks for checking out this review video of the Tethrd ONE Stick. Hope you got some good information out of the video. And if you decide to purchase these sticks, I'm sure you're going to be extremely happy with them, as I am already. I can't wait to get out in the fall and try these sticks out and really put them through their paces and just use the heck out of them. So thanks for stopping by, guys. And until the next video, thanks for watching.